Yo, what's up, YouTube fam? It's your boy Lil Jay back at you again with a nerdin'. For real, for real. We got old Mr. Wickk in the spotlight today. Shout out to the family TV. My boy then went off and put a few of them in his partner, his so-called partner, before he performed at a club in Florida. This is crazy, man. Some crazy work, man. My boy put a few of them in his partner before he went and got on that stage. Shout out to the family TV again. Once again, hey, this dude right here got some good content too. Y'all don't know nothing about him? Go check him out. So let's get to his video. Check it out.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
I got all my clothes out of city trends, and now I'm setting trends in my city. Lord, forgive me.
Let's go, boy. I knew I was destined to win. It's a whole bunch of losses I took on the chin. I just had to remember that.
So that's Wickk right there. My boy say he came out the trenches. He came out the trenches. He was hard. He was hard. I wonder what made him do that to his partner though.
For sure. You put hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich.
We do.
Well, guess what? We done got you a pork chop sandwich. Ooh. Now look. I don't know. I ain't had it from this place yet.
This is Atlanta hot.
Okay. Listen, come on, bring the pork chop sandwich. We got you a pork chop sandwich. Now look, they ain't had the hot sauce.
What we got?
Crystals was gone. Texas Peak was gone.
Oh, we go Chula. We go straight.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he got a song, pork chop sandwich.
Both of them right there too.
So this is what this whole issues with the pork chop sandwich.
The song, you gotta taste. I want you to taste that motherfucker right now.
Taste it.
You got a pork chop sandwich. Now I hope they did it right. I ain't get no extra stuff on there.
Y'all want a fried game? It's the fries. Come get this.
Yeah, like you scared to take a bite of it.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, we going down to history.
I'm going. Comment number 1. A pork chop sandwich come on 2 pieces of white bread. They got a bun. Scrape 1.
It said scrape.
Oh, and you drenched the hot sauce.
He got lingo down there. Everything. Scrape 1.
I ain't gonna lie, they bit binding.
A shooting on the west end of Panama City Beach that left an 18-year-old in the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds.
Man, we talk about enough stories with quote-unquote YNs. In this story, we're going to talk about a WN. If you know, you know.
WN.
Today, we talk about a man, by some accounts, and a lot of people on social media indicating that he wanted to be black. Rap liked it, dressed liked it, and even had wordplay indicating that he got some type of black culture. When the last 24 hours after being arrested for murder last week, it just got upgraded to first-degree premeditated murder. Today we're going to go over those details, disclose who this man is, where he's from, some of his music, his rise to fame, and where this case stands today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're going to jump right to it. If you ever wish payday came
we're gonna pass your commercial.
Overdrive myself. That's why I partner with him, right?
Where we at?
That
right
link
here.
unlocks $75 bonus when you link direct deposit. Make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss out. Let's check out the video. Family Donald S. Anderson, also known as Wickk. He managed to gain mainstream attention through viral internet hits and his raw, unfiltered storytelling. Although born in Port St. Lucie, Florida, Wickk was placed in a foster care system shortly after birth and was officially adopted at the age of 3. His adoptive family relocated him to South Georgia when he was very young. He spent his childhood growing up in poverty in Cordell, Georgia, where he was often the only white child in his neighborhood. The unique southern upbringing and his journey through the foster care and adoption system heavily influenced the authentic, gritty storytelling in his music.
Man, I ain't God good. Easy. I was just telling him, man, like,
God,
my girl was just talking last night. She was down there in the bed ready to cry, bro. We sitting up there talking. We like, bro, 48 hours ago, I was sleeping in a single wide trailer. Like, my little boy running around, could touch every wall in that bed 62nd flat. And goddamn, boy, I just woke up in 2,800 square feet, 4 bedroom, 3 baths,
yes, sir.
fenced in backyard. I've owned one car my whole life. It was a 99 Civic. Go outside and see what's parked out that bitch. Ride by the 392. Mine.
Hey, TC, we gonna take the cameras out. We gotta check out the new whip.
Now, it seemed Wickk first broke out on social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok with this breakout track, Pork Chop Sandwich. The track's raw, unapologetic country rap style resonated with millions of listeners.
Hey, I'm from the country. We put hot sauce on a pork chop sandwich. The plug said he getting shit in from Cali, so he paying.
3 months ago, he did an interview with Dirty Glove.
Damn, why you didn't let it finish?
Upbringing. But I want you guys to really notice the crew, the people he had in the background. One of those individuals he would later kill just 1 month later.
Wow.
Happens to be a part of his entourage, who went by the name D.
Again, like 5 months ago, I was working a job. You feel me? So like, in 5 months, I went from 9 to 5 to I have a payroll now. Like I pay people. So you know, it's been a crazy transition, bro. I went from 600 followers to 500,000. I went from doing 5,000, 10,000 views to multiple videos with millions of views. Mm-hmm. It's a crazy feeling.
Y'all check out this whole crew. How many of them is this? One in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Him makes 12. His whole crew. One of them got a shiesty on. His whole crew is black. I don't see not now white boy in there, except for him. And it can even bring up a nephew, a brother, a cousin, or something. You know what I'm saying? Whole crew black. Boy.
It's crazy.
Was this something you foreseen? Or was it like something you were manifesting?
I tell people, like, I always knew, you feel me, that like the music would be, and like that I had this gift, and like I always had people tell me, like, even whenever I wasn't rapping, they'd be like, don't stop rapping, bro, like don't stop what you're doing. So like, I always kind of knew, but having the idea in your head and then actually living it in real life is a totally different ball game.
Now we'll later get back to D and how I was able to identify him, knowing he lost his life weeks after he was gunned down. But on May 6, 2026, the pork chop sandwich rapper Donald Anderson was arrested at a local mall.
That girl black. So I can see why the dudes say he trying to be black. In the beginning of the video, he say he trying to be black.
Truck out here.
Fam, that was the Bay County Sheriff's Office who posted a video via Instagram. They said they arrested him from an April 25th, 2026 shooting that happened at around 11 p.m. at Panama City Beach. Anderson shot a man multiple times before he fled the scene and continued his night as if nothing happened. Anderson, 26, hosted a party at the rental property he was staying ahead of his performance at Panama City Vibes nightclub. And according to an arrest affidavit, he allegedly left the scene and later performed at the club like nothing happened. Witnesses on the scene identified the shooter as Anderson. According to the Sheriff's Office, during the investigation, the release said a security guard connected to Anderson told sheriff's deputies that after hearing gunshots, he found and moved the victim from the beach area. So it wasn't his security guard he shot, it was his close friend. The male victim, who the sheriff's office did not identify, who we'll later identify again, told authorities in the hospital that the shooting was unprompted and not the result of an argument or physical altercation or even an exchange of words. The affidavit states he allegedly told police that he did not know why Jay shot him and indicated he could not think of any prior conflicts between them. The victim, who the sheriff said was having trouble speaking at times, told authorities inside the hospital that he was acting as security and watching the rappers in the boardwalk area like a normal entourage. They said Anderson allegedly been down at the beach with the woman for 10 to 15 minutes when Anderson returned to the boardwalk. The victim asked, "You straight?" which the rapper replied, "Yeah," per affidavit. The victim said Anderson then turned around and shot him. According to the affidavit, the victim, who was carrying his own firearm, denied pulling it out or shooting it and alleged Anderson had consumed a large amount of alcohol, smoked marijuana, and may have been on unidentified pills.
Investigators are looking into a shooting on the west end of Panama City Beach that left an 18-year-old in the hospital with multiple gunshot wounds.
News Channel 7's JT Lynch joins us in
So
the studio now.
this
with the
is
latest
hold on,
from
we're
the
gonna listen to that. But this, the person that he shot was his partner. So Buddy was down on the beach with a gal. Maybe she rejected him or something like that. Maybe his breath was funky, something that made him mad. So he come walking back up. His partner looked at him like, "Bro, you straight? What's up?" "Yeah, I'm good." He kept walking, stopped a little bit, turned around, pow, 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 pow. Filled his partner up full of holes. For what reason? They said they didn't have no prior arguments. It wasn't nothing. And I know that well, I don't know. I know that if it's some kind of drug out there like that, that'll just make you just lose it on one of your homies, I don't want it. No. I don't. But let's listen to what they say.
County Sheriff's Office investigation. JT, what can you tell us so far?
The Sheriff's Office says it happened around 11 p.m. Saturday night at Beach Access 83. Deputies found an 18-year-old man with multiple gunshot wounds when they arrived. First responders immediately gave life-saving aid, and he was taken to a local hospital. We're told he's now in stable condition. Investigators say they're working to identify and locate everyone involved. Deputies say the incident appears isolated and there's no immediate threat to the public. BCSO says that they are not sharing many of the details until later in the investigation.
Get the interviews done, look at all the evidence before we come out and make a statement as to what the motive is. We want to make sure we get it right. So until we get done with these interviews and everything that needs to be done, we will give a statement later on what the motive is and give some clarity to the situations.
Now, Captain Daffin was able to tell us a few things. He told us that the victim of the shooting was not a Bay County resident and that he does have family with him at the hospital now.
All right, thanks so much, JT. Bay County investigators were back at Beach Access 83 earlier today. We're going to keep you updated as soon.
And the crazy part is, a day after Jayy Wickk had allegedly shot and killed his friend, of course he wasn't arrested at that point, he went to Facebook after someone had reposted a picture of D and said the following: "I love you, Buck," with the black heart emoji. But D aunt had responded to that post and said, "Really? So why you ain't call us, his family? We the ones that's praying and..."
So this supposed to be the family member of the dude that he shot. I said, "Really? So why you ain't call us, his family? We the one praying and going down the road. You ain't even talk to the folks. F this. Don't post my nephew no more." So you got his people hot. I mean, yeah, they should be hot at you. First of all, you fill that man up full of hoes, and then you gonna post something you love and Buck with a black heart. What that's supposed to mean? After you did all this, what you did? That's crazy. I mean, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Why would you post that? "I love you, Buck," and knowing he the one that did it.
Going down the road, you ain't even talk to the folks. This, don't post my nephew no more. The same day D was shot, his aunt went to Facebook and said, "My nephew shot," and folks just carrying on like he ain't shit.
Folks just carrying on. My nephew shot, and folks just carrying on like he ain't. Well, he is. Y'all ain't either. We must be talking about the rest of the crew.
Y'all ain't sh. And on May 10th, 2026, before the news had broke, as we mentioned, one of D's family members went to Facebook and said the following: "Just for everyone to know, Jayy Wickk just got arrested."
Just want everyone to know, Jayy Wickk just got arrested 2 hours ago in Atlanta for my nephew in Florida over the weekend. Just know a few more going to get arrested in the upcoming days. If you were there, just know they're coming for you too. Everyone that were in that Florida that weekend, just know he doing okay. Wow. They arrested him. Dude, I mean, Buddy was talking and let the folks know who did it to him.
Arrested 2 hours
That's
ago
good.
in Atlanta for shooting my nephew
he's supposed
in Florida
to do
over the weekend. Just know a few more going to get arrested in the upcoming days. If you were there, just know they're coming for you too. Everyone that were in Florida that weekend, just know he are doing okay. Now, fam, investigators later obtained a search warrant before traveling to the Atlanta area to locate and arrest the rapper. Arrest records viewed showed the Clayton County Police Department in Georgia arrested Anderson on Tuesday night. And the Bay County Sheriff's noted that the firearm was on him was the same one used at the time of his arrest. But a week after his arrest,
wait. This dude then popped somebody walking around ATL. And he get arrested in the worst place, Clayton County, man. They got documentaries about that jail out there. It's so terrible. But anyways, he walking around with the fire on him when he just popped his partner. And walking around like it ain't nothing. Like he ain't do nothing. I mean, that must have been a hell of a drug he was on. For real.
his life over the weekend. May he rest in peace and level condolences. Arrested Anderson on Tuesday night, and the Bay County Sheriff's noted that the firearm on him was the same one used at the time of his arrest. But a week after his arrest, D would lose his life over the weekend. May he rest in peace and level condolences to his family. And in return, Wickk is now facing charges of premeditated first-degree murder after it was upgraded from premeditated murder.
An Atlanta rapper who was visiting Panama City Beach for a performance was arrested on a charge of attempted first-degree murder.
Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford says 26-year-old Donald Anderson, also known as Wickk, shot an 18-year-old the night of April 25th. News Channel 7's Isabella Benjumea spoke with the sheriff about how they tracked down the suspect in Atlanta.
Jess Berry, rapper Donald Anderson, known as Wickk, has built a massive online following with nearly 120,000 YouTube subscribers and 500,000 Instagram followers. The Georgia native, best known for his track Pork Chop Sandwich, was in Panama City late last month, taking the stage at Vibes nightclub. But investigators say that performance came just after he fired multiple shots at an 18-year-old.
Yo, Panama City, Florida, April 25th, I will be at Vibes. I'm bringing the whole gang with me. I got Well Global, GD Glock, Speedball, so I'm bringing the whole crew.
And that night, Donald Anderson, or Wickk, performed at Vibes nightclub, according to Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford. But Ford says before he got on stage, he was right here at Beach Access 83, where at around 11 p.m., he shot an 18-year-old male multiple times and then fled the scene.
Disturbing that you could shoot somebody and to the point that they were almost dead. They were in critical condition and still not in very good condition, and then go on to perform like that.
It started Saturday night when deputies responded to reports of gunshots on the west end of Panama City Beach. Captain Jason Daffin says they found the victim alone while the group he was with was just down the road at a home.
People were fleeing from the area. We're trying to track people down while trying to make contact with that residence. We actually saw some people kind of hiding off the side. We've got witnesses hiding in closets that we're having to find, so it wasn't real easy to find people to find out exactly what had happened when we were originally responding down there.
Daffin says Anderson and the victim knew each other and were staying at the same place. After performing at Vibes, investigators say Anderson went back to the Atlanta area, where Bay County investigators arrested him Tuesday at a shopping mall.
No matter how much cooperation we get, we're going to get that end result, and we're going to go wherever we got to go in the United States, and we're going to get you, and we're going to bring you here, and you're going to face the consequences.
The investigation is still ongoing. Investigators believe he acted alone and say a motive remains unknown.
We're going to put on a show 229 weekend. All my folk going to be there. Grab your folks, y'all folk pop out.
I don't think it takes a rocket science to know that if their promo video for your club, they're wearing a bulletproof vest, that you've got a problem there. So I'm not very happy about that.
Anderson is charged with attempted first-degree murder and faces a minimum mandatory sentence of 25 years in prison, up to life. Anderson is expected to be extradited and booked into the Bay County Jail within 7 to 10 days. Sheriff Ford says Vibes nightclub and the artists it brings in have been a continuing problem in Bay County. He says the sheriff's office will work with Panama City Police to put a stop to it. We reached out to Vibes nightclub but have not heard back.
And Sheriff Ford says the victim is still at a local hospital.
So each time you wearing a bulletproof vest on your promo to promote your performance, and it must be a problem. He must be a bad. No, man, that don't mean that police officers wear bulletproof vests. Does that mean that they're bad? Is that what is? I mean, come on, bro. Just because he's wearing a bulletproof vest, that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that man probably ain't got that many ops, because I think Cordell is probably about the size of a quarter. It ain't no big city. So I don't think he got like ops like that. I just feel like, the man had it on because trying to be cool. I feel like thinking that that's the way you're supposed to look when you're thugging it out. I don't know. But just because he's wearing that does not mean that it's going to be a problem that night or wherever he go. Come on.
expected to make a full recovery.
And Sheriff Ford also says they had assistance from several agencies, including the U.S. Marshals Service, Atlanta PD, PCPD, and Clayton County Police.
And so we're clear, fam, that news coverage was 11 days ago. So since then, of course, D had unfortunately lost his life and the charges was upgraded. Now, before we head out of here, once again, rest in peace to D and love condolences to his family. But now, fam, it's time for y'all to...
That's what I want to say. That's the end of the video, y'all. But I want to start out saying rest in peace to that man. His name is D. I don't know his full name, but rest in peace to him, man. And I hate that this happened. I don't know what he was on, what he was drinking, but it was something that he shouldn't have been able to. He shouldn't have done it. Whatever he was on, but whatever they was going through, they homies. You telling me that y'all couldn't have talked that out before weapons was pulled out? And I think they was saying the guy that he hit, that he shot, had a weapon too, but he didn't pull it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do it. Or he was saying the security guard, whoever had it. I thought he said the dude that he shot had it. But these are homies. Y'all, that's your boy. It's something, even if y'all got into an argument or didn't get into an argument or whatever, anything, you telling me that it was you had to take it this far, you couldn't have talked it out with him or just told, hey, you know what, I don't want to fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Go on your way, I'm gonna go on my way. You had to do this. You had to take it to this level right here and take this young man's life. Come on, man. There's too many of these people, these kids out here trying to be thugs, trying to be hard. They gotta prove a point. But I feel like even though he took this young man's life, with him being who he is, you know, the color of his skin, I'm going to be straight up honest with you. The color of his skin, he probably ain't going to get no time. He probably won't get you know what I'm saying? What? A nickel? A dime piece? Something like that for a life? He ain't going to get no time. He ain't going to get no time. And then when he come out, he might be in change because I don't know, unless if he click up with the brothers in there, you know what I'm saying? Or the brothers might be mad at him because he unalived the brother. And then he gonna have to try to get close to his kind, and then come out being a racist. I don't know. Hey, y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Y'all think this boy gonna get some time behind that? Or maybe just a little bit of time because he's a white guy unaliving a black man? It's terrible. But I just say rest in peace to the guy, man. I hate that this happened. These youngsters, man, they getting a little too bold. And it's crazy. When I was young, I got into stuff, but I didn't want to get into nothing like that would lead me into prison time, man. I don't want to go to prison. I don't. And these kids are to this day, they just doing things acting like, man, I go do some time. It ain't nothing but a such just another home to me until they get up in there and they see, you know. It's terrible, man. But y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down. Just leave your comments. Rest in peace to the guy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, shout out to the Family TV, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out.